Good.
I got like way hotter with age. Isn't that crazy?
Absolutely.
It is fucking. You're gonna see this. Like it's fucking mind blowing. Like I'm so fucking like not to toot my own horn, but like my camera's like weird. But like, dude, I've been working
Okay.
out. Like I'm so fucking ripped. Like I fuck a lot. That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking pretty fucking good. I wear heels everywhere because I can. You know, that's
When
life.
you're happy and you're excited, it's a beautiful thing.
It really is. Well, I mean, it's just been like I realized I'm in therapy. I've got a lot of therapy, just because of past traumas, etc.
Right.
And I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about why I was with really shitty people. It was a coping mechanism, and like if it was a good person, I wasn't used to
Yeah.
it, right? So
Yeah.
then I would like kick him out of my life.
Right.
So then I figured all this out, and being dyslexic my whole life, just figuring that out, it's like, oh, well, now I understand why I had all these shitheads in my life, and now I don't. I have an amazing man in my life, and he's changed everything for
Good.
me.
So
Yeah,
today we basically have an overview of your career. We'll start with your new project, Alpha 6. We'll plug
yes.
all your platforms.
All
You
right.
got the next movie come out, Sister Sin, Bad Habit. Bad Habits.
Yeah,
Did I get that
yeah,
right?
that's gonna. Yeah, it's Sister Sin's bad habit. I think that's like a more of like I'm taking a Stephen King approach to that. And I need a vacation, so I'm just gonna be doing a cameo as like the hearse driver there.
Right.
But I will be producing it, yes. But I maybe I'll do a scene because like I'm kind of a horn dog. But we'll see. We'll see how I
Right.
feel. But definitely gonna be really amazing. It's because this movie Alpha Six is it's based on basically what I am, which is a fucking badass. Okay, so I was
Right.
homeless growing up in sixth and seventh. No, I'm sorry. Just beginning the end of sixth grade, seventh grade, into eighth grade, I was homeless, living at the Carson City River, and that's the high desert. Okay, so that's like it gets in the negatives and in the hundreds. So, and there was months where my parents would leave me and my sister, her, um, you know, to just fend for ourselves. So I had to learn to catch fish by hand in the river to feed us. The kids at school, we'd go to school every day, never miss a day. At 5 o'clock in the morning, rain, sun, or shine, we'd wait for that fucking school to open and just be tortured by these fucking kids. Like bullied and beat up and bullshit. But there was a program there called Seeing Eye Dogs, 4-H, the 4-H Seeing Eye Dogs for the Blind. And these dogs were the only fucking thing that kept me goddamn sane because they didn't judge me. They didn't do anything. So really, it's just about the love of pack, right? So pack animals are like my thing. And you can't see it behind me because I think that the camera's not putting it back there. It's like part of my shrine for my animals that
Right.
I've lost. Without my animals, I would not be who I am. Without this program, I would not be who I am. So I learned about this wolf. Her name was '06. They usually name them like in different orders, but it's the year she was born. And she had two males underneath her, and she was a fucking badass. And so am I. And I was like, that could be the coolest fucking porn ever. And this went from an idea in November of last year to an actual thing this year. And I'm like overly proud of myself. I can't fucking believe I did this. Like I worked my ass off to get this done and just to find people that would believe in me. And Eric Middleman, huge shout out to him. Kelly Wells, big shout out to that woman. She's, these people have given me the opportunity. Just a chance. It's all I needed to show I can do it. My team is fucking incredible. You saw the trailer. The trailer is mind blowing, right? And this is, keep in mind, I can't fucking act, okay? So, like,
Mm.
I'm bad. If I could act, I'd be an actress. Let's be honest. But I'm a porn star. So this movie is more of an artistic, like eyes wide shut type feel, as you saw, right?
Right.
Um, and when I was talking to Lexington Steele on the phone today,
Yeah.
I said because I was waiting for his response on how he felt about the trailer. He goes, "Damn, that's as good as Fast." He goes, "It reminds me of Fashionistas," and I was like,
Right.
"That shit won 18 awards at AVN." Okay, like,
Right.
and it was like one of my favorite movies. I mean that scene with I think it was Nacho Rocco where he became that girl. So, so good. So it made me really excited to just even hear that from someone of his like stature
Stature.
to that stature to say that. Like I cried. Like
Right.
it's so heart melting in a very perverted way, but whatever.
Right.
It's not the point.
Right.
But
Was there
yes.
something? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Was there something that brought this up last year that you decided to go balls out and do it? Or you were waiting to do this for a while, or maybe the
Yeah,
money wasn't there?
some random guy. Like there's some guy like because I moved on from porn to I tried to be a video game streamer. I was the first woman on Twitch TV to stream video games, but they kept me under a microscope and it was like pretty fucking horrible for me because they treated me not like everyone else there, and I was the first one there. So then I took a break from that. But one of the people that hired me there, I'm not going to mention his name because he doesn't deserve to be mentioned because it's just not worth my time. He's like, I'll fund your movie if you want to do it. I'm like, oh wow, really? He never fucking did. So I was like, but I was already dedicated at this point. Like, I was like, okay, I said I was going to do this. I'm going to fucking do it. So that's not that came about. Hey, don't lie to people, guys. Like, lying is bad luck, you know? If you're kind to people and if you don't lie, you don't steal, life's going to go pretty good, okay? Because karma's real, all right? Just take my word for it, okay?
I agree 100%.
Oh, and treat animals with fucking kindness because if you don't, you're dead to me and dead to everybody else because that's stupid. You should never hit any animal, mistreat any animal because they are pure as fuck.
Twitch aside in gaming, people always wonder where famous porn stars like you go when they leave the business. Is there like a retirement home? Do you live off royalties? Is there like
No, that is the issue, isn't it? Everyone thinks that like we're also loaded, right? On Twitch, it used to be really bad when I first started because people just would hate. I mean, I got weight loss surgery because I was just hated on, made fun of all the time. I mean, people were cruel. After porn, life is not easy. We do not get royalties. There's been I don't know how many people can you I can count them on one hand how many women have gotten royalties in this fucking industry. Toy deals aside, okay, from movies, you get a one time fucking fee, and then you just send off while these fucking companies are making all the money expecting you to like,
right,
have this giant team working for you. It's like not everyone's like that. Okay. So like we just get fucked literally, figuratively all the fucking time. So it's like it's way and people have tried to make it to like SAG or whatever, or a union, but they just never have done it. But I figured out a way to fucking do it. You just fucking give them royalties for if they work for you. Like,
right,
then you it fixes the fucking problem. And it wasn't even my idea. It actually was my fiance Alex.
right.
He's such a kind man that like he thinks about these things, because I was just really just I was so bitter, because I never made royalties, but I made fucking killer movies. Like, why didn't I get more than I got? No problem, handle. I'll fucking show you. Just watch.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and I really want to get in touch with Belladonna just so I can just talk to her again. I love that woman, and I just want to put my feelers out there just because I want to have her do a cameo because she was like one of the best people I ever met. She came to my sister's baby shower. I went to her like birthday party. She rented out this whole slick track. God, I love her. She's so kind. If I could just see her one more time or talk to her just one more time, I'd be so happy. She's a hell of a
Um,
woman. I was always like a little deviant pervert, but
right,
Sammy Rhodes, bless her heart, she traumatized me against like
right,
having sex with women. Like she was like my first scene, and
right,
Sammy Rhodes, she's a hardcore. She'll fuck your
right,
ass up, okay? So I
right,
was like, I'm straight. I'm very straight. I'm aggressively straight. I don't want to do
right,
women. So I was just all about the dick. That's all I wanted. Like and I mean, when I get stressed out, I masturbate. I have missed flights due to masturbation. It is bad. It's a
right,
problem.
right,
Okay, but long story short is like I just really was in the moment. I didn't get caught up in the parties and all that shit because
right,
I just didn't. I don't like drama, and I'm an
right,
introvert. I'm shy. I mean, not anymore. Now I know who the fuck I am.
right,
Like you can throw me in any type of crowd, in ritzy billionaires or broke. It doesn't matter. I will get along with
right.
everybody because I'm just genuine, and that's what I brought to my scenes.
Alpha 6,
Yeah.
when you decide to start going with it, what's the first thing that you do? Do you come up with the script? Do you come up with the ideas? Do you come up
I
with
had no
locations?
idea what the fuck the script was going to be. I just knew what I wanted it to look like. And I knew I wanted it to look like so the color, everything matches this. It matches this wolf pack, right? The two Lex. There was a black one that was under oh 06. I hit black one with it. That's why I did. But it was hard to have just regular wolf masks when you have two gods of actors like that you're playing with. So I decided to go with Anubis instead of two wolves because you can't. Alex, like some people would call him. No, no, I'm not calling you. I'm doing an interview. He said, "What? Um, you can't." He's like a fucking god. I mean, and he's like respectfully. That's one of the reasons I'm marrying him. I mean, you don't just pull out moves and you have me
Right,
saying, "Is this real fucking life?" Like
right,
he's not a civilian. He's like something else. Like he's amazing. Okay, and so is
mm,
Lexington. To be fair, so I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna put him in a regular wolf mask." So we did 3D printed masks and we made them gods because they are. And then I decided to go with the updo feathers because my wolf mask it would look good on kind of on the camera. It didn't look good on, so it was kind of upsetting. So if there's anyone out there in pre masks or like pre wolves, like I would like to talk to you. Please. because it's very hard to find. But I did all the costuming, everything. But I just wanted to be pretty. And Chris Dreams is the fucking best fucking photographer. He is the best. I prove me wrong. Well, Holly Randall's pretty good, but they're different. Like, but Chris Dreams is just he's an epic photographer. So I had him do all the stills. He taught my new porn director because he's mainstream, so we don't talk about it. It's just alias. That's fine. That's what he wants to do, but just know he's fucking good. My team is amazing. So it was just an idea that went from I wanted to match these wolves because I love pack animals. That's it. And that's why I need to have this fucking gangbang. So I cannot wait to shoot this. And then I need to have more girls that are old school that are still shooting like Jennifer White. I need to get in touch with that bitch because she is fucking banging. And I don't even like chicks, but I want to have a DP with a girl. And I also want to have a transsexual that's hot. I don't know any of these things anymore. I've been out of this business for so long.
I can help you all.
Please, I would love to. I'm gonna cry right now. I'm not gonna cry. I would love to have. I want to get DP so bad by transsexual and Alex, like so bad because he's bisexual. Oh my god, freaking out right now. That would just like bless my little heart. That's the hottest shit ever. Because I don't like girls, but I don't like to fuck girls. Belladonna is different. She's like a god. You cannot compare that woman to other women. Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The scene I did with her, I didn't fucking touch her at all, really. I was terrified. I was fucking like, I didn't move. But she fucked me better than any man in the world. I'm talking with my hands. I'm so excited. Okay. Like, but if I could have sex with a tranny that is like hot, like, oh man, what is her name? Vanity? You remember Vanity, right?
Like who?
Vanity?
Of course.
Vanity. Yeah, it's fucking. I was so in love with that woman. Like, wow. Like, I could just like think about like her big ass, whatever. Okay, we're not getting there, but you know what I mean. So if you know like a transsexual that would like to be in the scene with me, I would love to have that. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And she would be in a because she had a pack. 06 had a big pack, but I need females for this. And I mean, the whole thing does not work. Like this whole premise of giving royalties, if I can't get women to work for me, so I need some old school women that are hot, that are willing to work, that are not starfish, that are fucking good in bed. So show up. Let's go. It's time to change this industry, Daryl. Like, when is it time? Time is now.
That's the hardest thing to find out. People show up for work.
Yeah. Well, what the fuck over? Why? Why wouldn't you want to be part of something so big? This is going to be bigger than I can ever imagine.
You know, a lot of stuff gets lost when people just say, well, she's important. Like you said, oh, she's a person. And she's probably had from Alaska to Vegas. Got to have some.
Not Vegas. It was Carson. It was actually Silver Springs, Nevada. You can Google it. It's fucking dog shit. That's 8 hours north. I'm just letting you know. There's a big difference there.
Okay, like, but basically, from Alaska,
I get it. To Nevada,
you got to have some. You're a survivor, and you've got some ridiculous stories. And that's to me is interesting. You know, getting around to you getting DP and getting everything else. You know, great. If you want to talk about it, great. If you don't, it's not the end of the world to me.
Well, that's just what I'm into. But I mean, no, I've been anywhere from homeless and hungry to private jets and chauffeurs.
To be successful on OnlyFans and loyal fans and somebody else's fans at this point, people are more interested in personality than they are just watching you get boned.
Yeah. And it's that requires so much talking and I don't have the time for all these conversations. And I've never been like that person that wants to hire someone to talk for me. I could have had that done fucking when I started and have been a lot more, but I'm too genuine to fucking do it. So I did suffer like financially for it, but like I feel better as a person for not going that route. Right? Because I don't want to be fake. I've never wanted to be fake. I'm not fake. I can't be. I don't lie and I don't steal. That's the opposite of being fake. Right?
Oh, 100%.
So like I just can't do it. And OnlyFans, it was really good when COVID was bad for a lot of people. And I'm an empath and it sucks. Being an empath, it's very hard. Because you see people and they lose something and you feel their pain and you feel it just like it's your own.
Right.
And that's hard to explain to someone that doesn't feel that. So I had to take a break and when I went on Twitch and I was just hated on because I did porn and get this shit. Porn was not the easy way out. It was the only fucking way out for me. Okay. But I just ended up liking it a lot. Okay. So people are oh, porn's so fucking easy. Okay, let's see you fucking do it. Let's see you do that. Because once your face is online, it's not coming offline. All right. good fucking luck. Try to have the balls to do that shit. And if you do, good for you. If you can make it, good for you. If you can't, and if you couldn't do it, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but they're also missing. I joke about this with some people about the Oscars. I'm like, you don't know what good acting is until you're a hot-looking woman who's got to work with the dude you can't stand, and you got to make this ridiculously hot scene.
Okay, so this
That's
is like
acting.
where I change
That,
shit around, right? You know how girls have like no lists?
yeah, of
I have
course.
a yes list. That made it a lot easier. Yeah, because I fucking can't act for shit. So I
Right.
just worked with the people I wanted to work with. So much easier that way. It's harder for like casting, but like at the end of the day, it was worth it. I remember once I worked for. I'm gonna call them out this time. It's like they should learn this. New Sensation. So I was working for them. They hired this guy that couldn't get his fucking dick hard. Right. The photos were incredible. Right. We started seeing the guy can't get his fucking dick up, and I'm a fucking legend. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know how to get a dick hard. If you fucking just
Right.
tell me to get that dick hard, no problem. Guy couldn't do it. I was pissed off because I wanted to have sex, and I get pissy if I don't. I'm a diva. If I don't orgasm, you're gonna hear about it, okay? So I said I paid my own fucking money to pay the $700 more that they didn't want to spend on Eric Everhard so I could have a good scene, and that scene was fucking killer. You're welcome, New Sensations. Next time, listen to me when I ask to get a good performer. Thanks.
Um, you shot the first scene for Alpha, or
Yeah,
when you shot it.
we tried a couple, but the others have not been seen.
When you did the first one, of the original idea, how much did you actually get in the film? Did you
We got
lose
about
anything
half.
for budget? Did you lose anything? Maybe talent didn't work? Did you?
Oh my god, I can't even. I don't even know if I want to go into. Yeah, there was a lot of people that flaked. I'm not trying to. I was told I should not shit talk anybody, but there was someone that stole $5,100 because she needed help, and then she just took off. I'm not going to name her name because she didn't
Right,
deserve that. But like, what the fuck are you thinking?
right,
Like that fucked over a lot of our budget. We had half the budget that we originally needed, so that's why half the movie is shot. You know. But now that people can see what the fuck I can do with just that, just wait till I get more money. I'll fucking show you I can goddamn do it because I can. But don't steal and don't lie because fucking is stupid. And you're not going to get anywhere in this fucking industry or anywhere if you do that to people. It's not right. It's going to give you a bad name and just make you look bad. I don't ever want to do that to anybody. So if I ever go to your house or anything goes missing, just know it isn't me because I wouldn't do that because that's who I am.
right.
So there was a lot of people that fell through, a lot. It was so fucking hard to cast. It was so fucking hard. And so thank God for Lexington Steele being like, "Oh, girl, I've always wanted to work with you." Like I'm like, "Fuck, I always want to work with you." And like, cause he's a fucking legend. He is. Lexington Steele, what a badass. And he still is working. I heard that. I was like, "Oh my God." And then I go through my phone and I'm like, I have all these people in here. I'm like, fuck, man. I have dread in my phone. Like I cannot wait to see that guy again. Because fuck, that's a he's a big personality. And yeah, the casting is
You
fucking hard.
you finish the first scene.
Yeah.
At that point, does are you immediately psyched to get the next one going? Do you take some time? Like, what was the first scene you shot? Was it a boy girl? Was it a girl girl? Was it?
It was I think the first thing we shot was Alex and I, and it was in the theater. And part of that is shown in the trailer. And what it's supposed to reflect is we're watching the finalized movie on the screen. And that's why we're smiling. It's because this is like
Okay,
my proudest moment in life is to be this pack leader, this alpha woman. And bitch, I'm an alpha. But so is Alex. But when you have a pack, everybody is important in this pack. So that was the first scene. And I was really excited to shoot that because then I'm like, fuck, I never even lost this. I was like, it was like riding a bike, I never stopped doing it. I just started doing it for OnlyFans. Um, but when you get depressed and shit happens, you fall off the map and then people forget who you are. And they even deleted my fucking Wikipedia. Can you believe that shit? They're like, Avian isn't a good enough resource. I'm like, I have an NPC in World of Warcraft for the record. I've been on Catfish Trolls on MTV. I've been on Howard Stern. I did costuming for fucking fuck, can't remember his name. Marvel guy. Oh my god, why is it Stan Lee? James Gunn. I did PG porn. Like how are you gonna delete my Wikipedia? So if anyone out there can help me get that back, like please. That's not fucking cool. I have worked my ass off to be who I am, become who I am, and do what I've done. So like, don't delete my shit. I've been shadow banned on every platform, deleted off every platform, TikTok, Instagram. I've had to rebuild everything, and I'm still like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm not breaking any rules. I know what code of conduct is, bitch. I read the fucking small print. Like,
Right.
I'm dyslexic. It takes a while, but I do it. I don't like to break rules because I don't like to get in trouble. So when they
Right.
delete my shit, it like really hurts me because like I work
Right.
hard.
But I have that problem with YouTube where I get deleted for videos that were up there for literally 5 years.
Yeah, right. It's like, what the fuck are you guys
And
doing,
then
dude?
5 years later, it's like, nope, that doesn't follow community standards. What
Meaning,
community standards?
right? And then on Facebook, they have a dating thing, and it's like, oh,
Right.
sorry, you don't fit the community standards for the dating app. I'm like, what? Not that I want dating one, like I'm
Right.
taken, but like,
Right.
why the fuck don't I? What the fuck are your standards? Like I don't care. I don't even care. I don't care. But just like, I just would like to have like credit where credit is due, right? Like, just give me
Right.
the fucking Wikipedia back because I have earned
Right.
that right. I
Right.
did that work, and I think it's fair to do
We'll talk about it when we're done. Anyway, uh,
that.
uh, what was the second scene you shot?
That would be with Alex and Lex. There is some
Uh,
hilarious behind the scenes on that, by the way. Getting them, because like, I mean, I spent like months finding perfect wardrobe for everyone, because like it meant so much to me. Every piece of jewelry that I wore, like it meant something. Like I got the wolf tattooed on my side specifically for this movie because pack animals are my life, and it's been a very rough year for me. I'm not going to go into it, but like, very rough year for me, with certain things that just they're very traumatizing. And then I lost my therapy dog 4 days before my birthday this year, to an unknown tumor in her heart. I have a weird connection with animals where I know when they're going to die. They tell me like 3 days before.
all right.
Unfortunately for Mina, she didn't know. And I was out in the yard on my swing having coffee, and I noticed something was wrong. And I ran to her immediately, took her collar off, and I said, "You're leaving me right now, aren't you, my friends?" And what pack animals do is they try to run away to die because they don't want to hurt the pack with their death. And I saw her soul leave her feet. I don't care how crazy you think I am, but that's where the soul leaves. It exits the body. Okay. And there is something called DMT. It's a hallucinogen, right? It cures depression, by the way, if you didn't know. But you can't take it if you're on an antidepressant because it could kill you. So just know your shit before you do it. But it's helping me with grieving the loss of my best fucking friend. She was my world, and she started to look at me longer. And that was her trying to say, I'm almost ready, but I didn't see it because she didn't tell me because that was the first animal. And I've had a lot of them, and I've been there from the start to end every time. If you get an animal, that is your requirement. It is your fucking duty to fucking be there from the start to the fucking end. And if you can't be in that room and put them down, don't get a fucking animal. Don't do it because they need you. They need you to be there with them. They're your friend.
I'm sorry to hear about all that. Uh,
Me too.
but when you went back to shooting, was it difficult for you to get back into the
Fuck no.
mode of filming and
Fucking kidding me? Oh, well, I mean, it was a little. It was So I like couldn't get a makeup artist out there. Like, I had one makeup artist, wasn't really what I wanted, so I had to like do what I wanted. So I did my own makeup for the whole thing, and I'm pretty decent at doing it, but like I prefer having makeup artists. It'd be nice. Yeah, that was the difficult part because I was upstairs getting ready the whole time I wasn't shooting. I was touching up the whole time, so I was just like, fuck, I want to go down and socialize and hang out by the pool if I could be a guy. That'd be dope. But no, I had to do all this other shit that girls have to do. The guys like don't even think about. So yeah, that sucked. But that was the only thing I can complain about. Like, it was really exhilarating knowing that I did it all though. And like, I put everything together. I lined up the location, the wardrobe, fucking the hairstylists, the fucking photographers, got the team together and built this beautiful company that is going to change this industry. Like, it is. It is. Can you confirm? Do you think that this is going to change the industry?
oh, I hope so. It sadly
You can't
needs
say you
to.
hope so. I believe it is. I know it is.
That's all that matters.
Yeah,
All
I
that
just need
matters.
someone to believe in me, and then I will make it happen. And that has been proven.
And you make the company. Are there specific we'll call them bullet points that you want to get across. Like you want, this stuff has to look like this. I want this team to look like this,
Yeah.
as opposed to, did you have that kind of mindset, or was there something else?
Well, mostly I think that was up to I left that up to my my director and Chris Streams really, and I let them like brainstorm or look what they want because I'm just talent. I'm not, but I knew what I wanted the look to be, so I did the color scheme, the wardrobe, makeup, what everyone was going to be, what the feel was supposed to be, and you get the feel that I am the alpha there, right? That is I am in control, and you
Right.
need me, or else I will devour you type deal. But everything else, the lighting, I will not take any credit for that. Like my team is epic. That was not me. Nope, not me. And Chris Streams, like he taught us a lot about how to do features because I never did features. I was a Gonzo girl, you know that. I never did features, so like I didn't know any of these things that are like needed to do, and it's a lot more work. It's so much more work. Like if Gonzo, dude, I would show up like fucking, and I would just be there for like 2 hours because I'm so good at my job. I show up set, get my makeup done, get seen, pounded out, no pun intended, and that's it. No cuts, nothing, because I'm that good.
And
Not to toot my own horn, but whatever.
what had you noticed any big changes in the business when you came back?
Holy shit! I wasn't even in LA, and I noticed the change. I mean, it's a whole other beast, but that's okay because it still has some of that beast left in it. It's just the people that are in it don't understand how to make it that beautiful beast that once was. Because the internet has changed everything. It really has. It's made it you can access anybody that you want to at any time. Cell phones. I remember when they first fucking came out. I remember when they first this is a whole name. I don't care. I'm young hot as one age, so freaking find me. When they said no more phones on the when you're driving, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? I can type without looking, but now you have touchscreen, so it's like, yeah, I get it now. But do you remember that time? When they're like, you can't drive and
Right.
text. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I had a Razor flip phone. I had to actually use MapQuest to get to locations when I was in
Right.
LA. So it's like, yeah, it's totally different. It's
I think the other thing too with
whew,
technology is, and I still don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing,
AI is
but
gonna
but
might be a problem.
that too. But technology made anybody a porn star.
Yeah, I hate that's what I hate. Because when I say I'm a porn star, people are like, okay, okay, but I'm like, no, no.
Yeah,
I've shot
but
100 of these scenes. I have 140 that are out. There's still some out there. I don't know where the fuck they are, but I know I shot 180. So
right.
respectfully, I'm a porn star. I had a big fucking name.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, I went to on Howard Stern. I presented awards with Ron Jeremy. Like
right.
for AVN. Like, I mean, I wasn't as well. I was up for Best New Starlet with Sasha Grey, but we both lost to some girl that didn't even show up, Naomi, that year. But like, it's whatever. I've never won an AVN, but watch me win it this year.
Being in porn now is almost like working at McDonald's.
That sucks. No one wants to work there
Yeah,
unless you do.
but
Then I'll power to you. But like,
no, but we were rebels and we were fun and we were cool and we did our shit. And now it's just anybody. And now it's just kind of like,
you can take
uh,
your iPhone and shoot whatever the fuck you want and think you're a fucking legend. And it's not the case.
so,
I hate that.
but not even that. It's more,
I hate it.
and part of it is it should be. It's more about business. It's more about
Well, that's what I'm working on. Like, I never
yeah,
knew the business aspect of it because I was just talent and I always got fucked
yeah,
over,
yeah,
because like
and
2257s are awesome. But yeah, I
and
don't even
yeah,
like, I have to hire someone to help me with my business plan because
yeah,
I've never had the opportunity of that. So I don't even
right.
understand that. I'm
And,
working on it
and
though.
they understand that sex is, to me, just my 2 cents. There's no difference of hiring a secretary for her secretarial skills and an actress for her sex skills. It's a job. It's a
Yes,
gig.
it is. I really hate when people try to like downplay it. Like, it's not. It's like,
You know,
really? It seems like a
to,
job to me
to people
if
who
you get
come in
paid.
and say, I can't work with such and such. Let's clarify that statement. It's not that you can't work with them.
You
You
don't want to.
choose not to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's fair. If you don't want to work with someone, then don't work with someone, right? You're not going to get
yeah,
a good scene
yes,
if
but
you
be
make someone work with someone.
but
That
but be respectful of that person and tell them
agreed,
to their face.
agreed. I agree with that statement. Full stop. Like, I mean, I have
You know,
people talk shit about me because I didn't want to work with them, and I'm like, you're just starting these rumors because I didn't want to work with you. Come on, man.
The other
Like,
thing is, and you know this better than anybody, I apologize for interrupting you.
no,
This
no, you're
business
good.
looks, this interview, this industry looks so big on the outside, but it's real small on the inside.
It is.
You deal with the same people all the time.
Yeah.
They don't understand that you can say no.
That is something that needs to be changed. You need to know that. I think that's why Max Hardcore like had all the. I fucking hate that man. And full stop.
Well,
I don't have any problem.
he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
He died?
He passed away. I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh no, no. Oh boo hoo. This is actually the best news I've heard. He was a piece of shit. Hey, Max Hardcore died. That's great news. He made me cry. He whispered something in my ear on the red carpet once, and I fell to the ground and I cried.
Right.
He was such a scary man. Okay, but anyways, moving on. Fuck you. All right. But women didn't know they could say no to him.
You make the production company.
Yes.
Will that be doing just features? Will that be doing different things?
Right now we have a 4 movie contract for 4 movies for streaming. So the hardcore is still up for grabs. But I'm looking for the right hardcore company, because I want this to reach as far as possible. So I want the best company. And so that offer is out there. Once you can see what I can do, y'all are gonna be fighting over it because you want it on this. You do. It's gonna be quality shit. But so I have a 4 movie contract for the softcore, and we can shoot a lot extra because different streaming platforms require they have
Yes.
different rules. So it's a lot more work than I actually thought it was. I was like, I had to. It's just, what?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just I'm gonna take a nap. I'll be right back. It's like it's a lot. They're
Okay.
long days. It's a lot of fucking work, but it's okay.
And very quickly, I need some background
Sure.
on you. You were from Alaska originally, correct? Born?
I'm going to tell you the truth. I was born in California, but I never said that because I didn't want to be from California. Okay. I was born in Modesto, California. You heard it here. Okay. But I moved to Alaska when I was 2. So basically, I'm from Alaska.
In grade school, did you have a favorite subject?
Uh, actually, it was English, but I'm dyslexic. So I don't know how the fuck that happened.
At that point, did you have any idea what you wanted to be when you grew up?
I thought I did. I thought I wanted to be a pilot. And then when I was like 17, I had the opportunity to fly a Pilatus PC-12. And I was like, this is the most boring fucking shit that I've ever done in my fucking life. I never wanted to fucking be a pilot. It sucks.
Okay.
Takeoff school, landing school, everything else boring.
In high school, were you a popular girl? Were you a loner? Were you a geek? Were
I was
you
a
nerd?
loner. I was a loner because I was like, my sister had spent a full year in high school. We were still homeless at that time. And we just didn't want to be around anybody because we were just harassed and bullied. And I missed my fucking goddamn high school reunion. I wanted to stunt on these girls. But I couldn't because that person that stole $5,100 from me, we had made plans that evening to go and work, to shoot content.
Right.
She fucking flaked. Weird. And so I missed my high school fucking reunion. I had been waiting for this shit forever. I wanted to fucking stunt on these bitches. Respectfully, of course. Because,
Um,
they tortured me.
but,
Oh,
but in high school, were you popular with the boys?
yes. I mean, honestly,
Okay, but at
there's
what
a
point
difference
in your,
there.
but
You
at
know the
what point,
difference.
pardon me?
You know the difference. It's because girls they are competitive. Men
Okay,
are not. Like with that. That's why like at our wedding, I have almost all my bridesmaids are men, and almost all his groomsmen are women. So like it is what it
but
is.
at that point, did you know you had an effect on guys?
Yes.
Were you a
Yeah,
cock
that was
tease?
that like it was. I know I wasn't a cock tease. I it was not a cock tease. I was a cock pleaser. Are you kidding me? I mean, unless I didn't want you, though, cock tease, I guess. I was just like, but I didn't. Again, I learned. I'm still learning about myself. I think I know myself very well, especially sexually. I know exactly what the fuck I want. I know exactly how to get off. I know exactly how to fuck right. I know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm professional. No shit. But it's funny. It's like anal was. This is gonna blow your mind. It was never really enjoyable for me, like ever, until I met my fiance Alex. Not even when I was born, but I just was hired to shoot a lot of it. But it was really hard for me to shoot. It was really painful, but except for with it Manuel, because he knows what to do. He knows how to shoot it right. And let me tell you what the trick is here. You have to shoot it. You have to start. You have to warm up in spoon position, so you're not using any of the muscles that it requires for your colon, so you don't hurt yourself. So when Alex said to me the first time, I'm like, I'm not really into anal. He goes, if I show you how to do it, because he's bisexual, because I know what it feels like. And I'm like, okay, we'll try it. And I prefer anal over fucking vag any day. Okay. There it is. If you do it right, it is fucking, ladies, it's fantastic. You just got to do it right. Okay. You can put it like Sharon Mitchell. Is it Sharon Mitchell?
Yes.
That she's, as she said, you can put a train up their ass. Like, um, bless her heart. She's a fucking good lady. I like her a lot.
Um,
But yeah, if you're turned on enough, like you damn near
you
fit anything and anywhere.
you lost your virginity at 13. You're listening
I
to
did. Yeah.
Blonde Hound Gang's album or something, CD
Oh
or
my
something.
God. The Bloodhound Gang was playing on it. And it was, oh God. Yes, let's relive this trauma. Like my sister said she lost her virginity. I want to be just like her. We had just gotten into a studio apartment that me and my sister had saved up from. We were homeless, so we saved up. We did these bullshit jobs after school. Is that going to the Boys and Girls Club? We worked $4 an hour. And then we saved up enough to get our family a studio apartment, which is actually 2 blocks from me. My mom lives 4 blocks from me. My sister lives. They live together, uh, and I live 4 blocks from them. But that place was man, what a shit that place was. But I was so proud that we did that. And there was a neighbor I had. His name was, I don't care what his name was. His name was Shit Lord, respectively. And I was like, "Can you take my virginity, please?" And he goes, "Yeah, no problem. It's on a twin bed, no frame, no sheets on it. It's Bloodhound Gang." Like, can I just stop for a second and say, women, don't do that. Those mistakes were made that day. Okay, it fucking hurt. I was like, this is like fucking painful. This isn't fun. Fuck no, don't do it like that. Do it with someone that actually you care about. Okay, like because that was like bullshit. And I did not have sex for a hot minute after that because it was like I was like I don't even know I'm ever gonna use a tampon. I never. How the fuck am I ever gonna put anything up there? How do people do this? No, is do it properly and do it with the proper lube. And if I don't get a fuck water sponsorship, I'm gonna be pissed because that is the best fucking lube, hands down. And I just learned about it. Have you heard of fuck water?
No.
This is the problem. You need to, okay? Like it is the best. And I hate water-based lube. I am anti-water-based lube until Alex introduced me to fuck water. It is so good. You can use this fucking
Yeah.
lotion. It's that good. It doesn't get sticky at all. You don't need to re-wet it. But I like silicone, but it clogs your pores like your barf and gland, which is a problem, ladies. You need to shower, and silicone's hard to get off. So then I'm going on a
And,
tangent. That's fine.
well, when you did it the first time, though,
No
was that
lube.
by your choice? Was that by
My choice, yeah.
the peer pressure from your, I don't know, from your friends?
No, I just wanted to be like my sister. It was no peer pressure. I did it myself.
And prior to going all the way, had you masturbated or given BJs or done
Nope,
anything?
nothing. Nothing. I mean,
You,
I didn't know. No, but I was interested in it. But I watched. I remember. I remember finding a porn underneath my parents' bed. It had Alex Sanders in it, and I was like, "Oh my god, he's like Fabio. He's so gorgeous." And like, I never did Alex Sanders on camera, but like, I remember being at his house shooting something. I forget who the fuck it was for, but that day, after I was done shooting, I was like, "Can you fuck me in the ass? I just want to have that experience." And he goes, "Yeah, no problem." I was like, mind blown. I was mind blown. And then we went for a motorcycle ride on the 101 at sunset. And then we got back. I was like, never contact me again. I want this to be perfect forever. And he didn't. And it was. That's my story. It was beautiful. I love that guy. I
you
ever thought I'd
remember,
name my dog after him, Alexander, but I did not. But it sounds pretty good.
you remember the first time you gave someone a BJ?
Yeah, the day I lost my virginity. And let
When
me tell you, that was hard. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm probably scraping. I had braces at the time. Like, it was probably pretty bad for him, but fuck it. It's pretty bad for me too.
at this point you can see yourself good at giving a BJ.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking goddess. Are you kidding me? I just found out I can get throat fucked. I had no idea that could happen. I was always a gagger. You've seen my movies. I can never get it down my throat, but if you want it bad enough, you can get it there. Trust me.
For you, what's the secret to a good BJ? Are you a hand person, a spit person, a tongue?
No, roof of your mouth person to the back of your throat. Because you can slide it down from the roof of your mouth. But if you do it like, but yeah, it's all about your hands, like, well, but under the ball. My nails are, I don't know if you've seen these. These are dangerous, right?
Hmm,
But they're from a movie, so because claws, they glue the sides.
hmm.
They're called kitten claws. So I have them from the movie, but it's like I can't fucking punch with these things. I can't really do anything. Actually, I can't like fuck it. They're dangerous. Like, so, but
But
so I do careful. So I use my knuckles underneath the balls, right, like to play with the tank because it's guys, if you never tried stuff in your ass, like I highly recommend it. Like the prostate is a beautiful place and it is gonna help you out. It's not gay, and even if it was gay, it's not bad. Just try it. You can do it in the shower yourself. Get a toy. Don't tell anyone about it, and you let me know how that goes. Okay.
when you gave them PJ, do you do it
Yes.
because you like to do it, or because it pleasures your partner?
Well, I mean, I mean, I didn't love it until I fucking figured out how to do it properly. It's like that's when I figured out communication is key. So every time I give a blowjob, I'm like, let me know harder, faster, slower, softer, because it's different for everyone. Whether you're circumcised or not circumcised, it's different, right? I don't have a dick, so I don't know unless you tell me. Communicate, communicate always, always. So when you tell me something in porn, I'm shooting porn, and I say good boy, it's because they're following my fucking instructions. And if you hear that song that was made for my movie, it was made for specifically for my movie, and it's made by Tone Deaf. He's a very good friend of mine and a very well-known underground rapper. And the guy made it from all the moans throughout my career. So they're all in the background of that song. I can send you the whole thing. It's really fucking cool. Yeah, but I say good boy a lot in my movies.
When you have a man's penis in your mouth, do you feel a sense of power over him?
Yes. I mean, yes. Who doesn't? Because I could bite down. You don't know. That's powerful. And
Uh,
knowing that you can make them come whenever you want, also powerful.
but do you like to pull back, make
I'm
them
not
not
Amber
come?
Rain. She was the god of blowjobs. I swear to you. Like, I mean, I like to. I don't like swallowing normally because it gives me heartburn. I found out what my fetish was after I left porn, which is kind of unfortunate, because like now that I know what my fetish is, my king is a lot hotter. I'm into breeding. I'm a breeding king, so I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you have a vasectomy, like in Alex, he's a vasectomy, so we just like breeding fetish all day. Like I don't want kids. I used to, but that ship sailed. Okay, so that's why dogs are fine. But and too much work and not. No, thank you. I like other
Um,
people's kids. But so
ha-
now I'm going to show this kink of mine in my films more because I want people to know what I enjoy, not what other people want to see me
have you ever used your oral abilities to get something you wanted?
do. Hasn't everyone? So let's be fair. You can get whatever you want if you have a dick that's hard in your mouth. But I'm not being like, oh, I'm using him. It's like you're getting what you want. Give me what I want, right?
Okay. You finished high school.
Look at
You
you. I
go.
saw the look in your eyes, right there, you deviant.
You. No, God bless you, woman. If you can, and anything you do with that shit, fucking go for it. Go
I mean,
fucking
right?
ten
I mean,
times over.
you can get whatever you want as long as you got a dick in your mouth and it's hard.
And you finished high school. Did you graduate
I got
high
my
school?
GED early so I could work.
A year early,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Did you get a job at that point? Did you go to college?
I didn't go to college. I started stripping a week after I turned 18. A week after I turned 18.
Strip for the money, strip for the attention.
The money. I vomited before I went on stage. I was so nervous. Oh my god, it was nerve wracking. But I was like, I know I have body. I know I'm impacting guys. But I was such a bad fucking stripper. Like, because I couldn't sell dances for the life of me. Okay, I just got my hair up because if I don't blow dry, then I have a lot of fucking hair. Okay, fucking shit ton of hair.
Yeah, but
So if I whenever I went on stage, I would like vomit beforehand, right? And there's a guy who's actually a very good friend of mine still. He was a DJ at the club. He's now like a really big radio personality. His name's Chris Payne. I was late to stage once, and he made me dance to fucking Pantera. I was like, "You motherfucker!" I fucking hated every second of that. And like, cause, but yeah, no.
yeah,
But on stage, I'm killer. I do great floor work. I'm really great at working the crowd, but I cannot sell a dance for the life of me. Because if you say no, I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna get another round. Oh, everyone, I said okay. Like, cause I
yeah,
just don't like rejection. It sucks.
but once again, without kissing your butt, you had a ridiculously hot.
Because I bet I love it. Now
You
does
have
that.
you had ridiculous body. So I'm sure when you were
Oh no.
dancing, I mean
Actually,
that
there was
must have
one point
been
they told me I was too fat. I was like, I'm really sick and tired of hearing people tell me about my fucking weight. Like, I will fluctuate, but I will look hot no matter what weight I'm at. So shut the fuck up. So at this point, if someone tells me I'm fat, I'm like, okay, don't look at me. There's that. But I've been working out. I'm like in the best shape of my fucking life. I look stunning right
yeah,
now.
but to me, beauty comes psychologically more than physical.
So I'm not educated. I'm very intelligent. I've learned everything that I know from asking questions and looking at YouTube or Google. So I learned how to remodel houses. I've learned, I don't know if you've seen like my Facebook at all, but it has like my before and afters of like all these places I've remodeled.
Right.
So I mean, I didn't have the knowledge or the ability to go to
Mm,
school.
right.
So, and I never was told that you could get like grants. I didn't even understand that. So yeah,
So
I don't know.
you stripped in Nevada, correct? Reno?
Yeah, yeah, Wild Orchid actually. And I just went in there the other day and I'm like, hey, I have this movie coming out. You're gonna want to hire me because I started here. And they're like, how old are you? And I told them I was 38. And they're fucking like mind blown because I'm hot as fuck. They're like, yeah, we'll call you. So yeah, I'm gonna go back there and feature. You know, just
And
because I want to.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Your agent found you on MySpace?
Um, yeah, he found out we were stripping at the Wild Orchid from MySpace, and then he went. He found us there. He also found Belladonna. We're not gonna mention his name because he's a piece of shit.
What a
But
shock, but okay.
weird, right? Oh, weird. But
But
yeah, he found me and my sister from MySpace.
you had you guys even thought about doing porn at that point?
Didn't even think it was an option. Didn't even know.
Because you weren't pretty enough, because it wasn't in
No, I
town,
didn't even know. I
because
didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about it. But then I had heard stories of like, we never had featured entertainers there. But then after I got in porn, people were like, yeah, people do porn if they're a stripper just so they can have the ability to feature dance because it makes a
right.
lot of money. I didn't know that. And I'm not exactly I'm not really good at featuring, but I just like to go on stage. Like I can't put on like Sunny Lane, for instance. Killer feature dancer. Killer. She's with her outfits, all the shit that she does, she's fucking great. And she's so kind. I love that girl. I wish I could see her again. And Phoenix Marie, also amazing.
But
I remember like I was in the Tenderloin in San Francisco and this one it was funny, it popped up. It's this black guy, like I'm sitting at the get out here fly. Sitting at the bar and they were like I like bent over. It was my first time stripping naked. I never stripped naked before. It was always with underwear because like we could drink in Nevada and at my club you can drink, but you can't take off your thong. And I bent over and he goes, it winked at me. And I just fucking bust out laughing. He's talking about my butthole. I was like, and I have a great looking butthole. I do. It's like, if I could put that on my dating profile, like, what's your best feature? I put my asshole for sure. But like,
I mean, to me, the money dancing was always on the East Coast.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
West
middle
Coast is like,
class people who like their beer, their songs, and their porn, and
yep,
they gave you
agreed.
fucking money.
That's the only place I really featured dance. I only featured dance once on the West Coast.
The West Coast, San Francisco. It
That's where it
was.
was.
Did you do a hardcore club or softcore club?
It was the fucking one right by the Tenderloin. They did like what it was. I stayed at a hotel. It was really nice, but it was like I had to have like three bouncers walk me one block. Like it was, I forget the fucking
Because
name. Can you name one?
I did the one on Market Street. Well, I did a bunch of them, but the one on Market Street was a
What is the
runway.
name? Name me. Wow, it was like Wild Horse or something.
Uh, it'll come back to me.
It was
Let
pretty
it go.
shady. Like I mean, the girls there were,
Oh, of course,
but I
but
never
the
did
weird
anything
thing,
shady in a strip club ever.
we walked in and the manager gave us the tour,
Right? It
and,
was like teeny.
yeah, and the room where you did your merch and stuff is right behind the DJ booth.
Okay,
And we walk in there. I
I
knew
don't even
what was
remember the
going on, but
merch.
she didn't. But there's a little table with a box of tissues in there and a little stage.
Oh my god, I would never do
And
that. Like just so you know.
and and, and she walks in, and we're asking the manager, like, so what are the do's and don'ts? And he puts his arm around. He's like, "You go make money, baby. You go make money."
Okay, I mean, whatever
And,
you whatever you're comfortable with, then
yeah.
do it. All right, but
And
like I
so
would not.
the idea with the stage though was
I'm interviewing Alex
you
for
do
fuck's sake.
you're doing you did sex shows basically. The guy put a 20 or 50 in front of you. You had a toy you did yourself however long
Oh,
you
I
wanted
can
to
do
do.
that. Yeah, no
That
problem.
was the whole show. It was like,
Okay,
and
that's
the
fine.
funny thing was, the girl I was with, there was two cops standing at the end of the runway, and she turned her head and about freaked, and I'm sitting at the other end, and she looked at me like, "Am I going to jail?" I'm like, I no fucking clue.
I don't
Like,
think so. I don't
finish
think you are. I think
finish
they're
the
just trying to protect
routine.
you.
I'll go back to deal with that. So she did. She came back, and I went out and talked to the cops. They're big fans. They
Yeah.
literally wanted Polaroids with her. They let her put on the cop
Oh,
jackets
I
and
miss
hats. We took
Polaroids,
pictures.
man.
So you've uh, shot two scenes for Alpha 6,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
You're shooting the third and fourth, or they're already finished? I'm sorry.
We are going to be shooting the third and fourth. It's a matter of casting, and getting the rest of the funding that we need. So this is just
And
a trailer because, like, when you have an idea, you can't sell an idea to people very easy
right,
to get investors. But when you can show investors what the fuck you can do, then people are willing to invest, right? And you see what I can do. It's
right.
pretty fucking impressive. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but it's pretty fucking good.
Toot your own horn, young lady. You deserve
Well,
it.
I'm tooting away. Yeah, no, it's
But
fucking killer. So
will both of those scenes feature you? Will they be somebody else?
I'm gonna have one that's not me. I think Alex will be doing a scene with Anna Claire Clouds. And then the gangbang will be my last scene in there. And then maybe we'll put in another one because I'm trying to get as many females as possible in there. And because like that would defeat the whole fucking purpose of like getting women to work. It's so hard to put these women like ladies, where are you? Show up. I really want Gianna Michaels. Like I really want like Phoenix Marine. I guess they're all like signed with people and stuff. It sucks.
Right.
So I don't really know. I've been out of the loop for so long. I would love to get Skin Diamond. Like she's hot as fuck.
Oh, I haven't seen her in a while. I wish I'd love to see her too, actually.
God, she's beautiful. I'd fuck
Yes.
her. You heard it here. That's weird.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't say that. I don't say that.
And
I'm impressed with you.
and you were looking for a trans performer too,
Yes,
correct?
I am. Yeah, because that's like the best. That's what I like because it's like yeah, you can whatever else you want. Oh, okay. Yeah, he wanted to talk to you at some point too, so that's okay. Right. Okay. He's like, well, I'm available because I'm like, well, maybe because I was talking way about company Discord, you know, we just chit chat in there. I'm like, well, maybe he's until look like such a big thing, he'll take me out for a drink.
And then you were looking for one person trans performer or two?
That'd be dope if I can get two. I mean, fuck, if I could do this is like would be really hot. I feel it's like because Alex is bisexual, right? I just want a train. I want to be in the middle of this train of like Alex and some transsexuals. That'd be so sick. But then I'd have to have like other like stars and like people are kind of they're iffy about it. So it's just like I don't know. Maybe it can be that like a separate scene, and then I'll just do a gangbang. But like I love gangbangs, and I've always wanted to be part of one. I've only done a reverse gangbang, which was super awkward for me. I tried to strap on, and let me tell you how fucking bad I am with that. It was humiliating because it was I used to on Amy Reed, and I just wanted to fuck her up because I'm like fuck you're hot, I just want to fuck you up. And what happened was like I was trying to fuck her, it wasn't in, and I'm just like okay, get on top. I'm just not her. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so very sick. That scene
And
was really good, but like,
and
weird.
you are not into uh strap-ons with guys, correct?
Oh no, I'm well because I can't use them properly. I fucking suck at them. It doesn't bring me any pleasure. But I'm really unless you know with these you don't want to do any prostate play, okay?
Right.
So and I'm not going to strap on. I'm not going to waste anybody's time and be and lie to you. You know, I'm not an actress. I'm not going to fucking pretend I can do something I can't do it. I can't use a strap on. Okay, I can't fucking act. I'm working on it. You know, but it's acting is easy. It's acting sucks. It's so hard. So like props, dude. If I could ever fuck Brad Pitt, that'd be like pinnacle status. Like what a god he is.
Right. Have you been DP'd with strap-ons?
That's what I was trying to get, but the person who flaked, who I'll tell you her name later, not on an interview because she
Right.
did not deserve that um type of publicity at all. She was the one that was supposed to DP me in the movie, but she flaked and stole my money.
Are you happy, surprised at the response you got so far?
So far, so good, man. I mean, I already knew it would be good because you know the industry's been looking for a change, and no one knew
Right.
how to like execute. Everyone thought it was a great idea, but no one knew how to execute it, and I know how
Right.
to execute it. So here we are, you know. And
Well,
but what really sucks is like having to talk to these people, these investors. As a woman, they don't want to fucking listen to you because they think you're stupid. Like the first one that I had, he literally would put me down in front of like my entire team. He wouldn't even talk to me directly. He would like talk to Alex and then Clean Face,
right.
my director. And I'm like, hello, I'm over here. I'm the idea, like I'm the person with all the ideas. What the fuck are you
Why do
doing?
you think the your level of popularity hasn't waned when you left? Because it seems like it
Well,
was
I mean
just so
it did
popular
because
when
I
you
was
came
shadow
back.
banned. Because I'm hotter than I ever have been. But I've been shadow banned and everything and banned. My Wikipedia's gone, all this bullshit. You know, and it's like but it didn't I never reached my pinnacle. Like I was always held back because I was always the front runner of everything, like the first on Twitch. But so they kept me down. But then you see other people that are doing super well, like Amarath, you're welcome for, you know. I put a lot of people on their thrones and they have forgotten who put them there. Okay. So if someone makes you something, remember the thing we talked about last time was do not forget about people. Always be kind, don't steal, don't lie. And just don't forget who helped get you there. This is why my team is so good, is because I've known these people for my entire career. and I've
Right.
always been genuine. So like they're like, yeah, my life story is very fucking crazy, and it's from literally being homeless at the Carson City River to private jets and chauffeurs. Like it's insane, and you can do that. And I want to mentor women to be able to do that because you can. Women can do anything. It's just men have told them they couldn't. You gotta stop listening to men, guys. That's a good one.
I I agree 100%. My issues have always been they've surrounded themselves with bad people, or they spend too much time with Mister Right Now.
Yep. Well, I mean, and then there's a lot of mental health issues that come with like, I mean, most people
Yes,
important, they
but
have, trauma and they
right.
haven't taken care of it. So they always spend time with people that they think are okay, but they just aren't. But they don't know better because they haven't been to therapy. So, I mean, I recommend therapy for anybody, but especially porn stars or
Does the
people in bad
bit
relationships.
does the business have a responsibility to say, hey, you have mental problems? That sounded bad, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, it did sound bad, but it didn't sound that bad because I understand. I feel like, I mean, if you were to go to a regular job, is it their responsibility to say, hey, you probably should have a therapist? I don't know. I've never had a real job. You tell me.
Uh,
I feel like
I've
it'd be
had a,
helpful.
I mean, real jobs to me, yeah, I guess you could say they weren't. I used to do a lot of cleaning work, like a lot of industrial cleaning. Like I used to
Right, right.
go in with crews and warehouses and factories and you wanted
You want to make sure you're
motivation to
mentally
not do
sound.
something, you should go into some of these factories we went into. I'm not going to mention the types
Yeah,
of
don't call out bad stuff.
people that were the smell in there and the stuff. You would need a gas mask to go through that. And that was enough to motivate you to never want to have to do this again, basically.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can see that. I can see that happening.
You know, the other thing for me, I can't speak for you, but I've never been a materialistic person.
Me
So that
either. Well, I've just been too poor
yeah,
my whole life.
the fact that I get to talk to hot babes like yourself and do stuff like this is success to me.
Because you worked hard to get here. Okay.
So it's
Don't
not
don't don't
to
like
me, it's
sell
not a
yourself
job.
short.
Right. To me, it's not a gig. It's success to me. And I've seen money make you comfortable, but I don't know necessarily makes you happy.
Oh, bullshit. It makes you happy with the right people around you.
Yeah, but then the right people have nothing to do with money.
Well, no, because then so if you have a lot of money, you have no one around you. Like we
Right.
require others to be happy.
Oh,
We're not,
100%. 100%.
you need to have friends. You need to have people that are
Right.
good, right? But like, and animals, when
But
they're born, like they can,
right.
mature pretty fast. They can take care of
And
themselves pretty fast. But humans, we need
you
to rely on each other. So if you're
know,
fucking loaded, I feel like fucking share the wealth, dude. Like you're gonna die with that money, or you can go and have fun. All your
of
friends are worth
course.
it, right?
But in 30 years of living in California,
Yeah, God,
I can
how do you
say
do
I
that?
had 5 genuine friends.
Oh,
People I
that's
could call
unfortunate.
at 3 o'clock in the morning if I needed or if there was an issue. I had a shit ton of people who wanted to use me for something or
Acquaintances,
transactional.
yeah,
So, but it goes with the territory.
yeah. No, I
You
know.
create
Same
so,
for it's.
so,
I know it all too well.
but we don't even drag into that. But
Right?
oh, yesterday we started talking about some sex questions. Remember
Sure.
the first time you had anal sex?
Yeah, and it was fucking painful. The guy had like a 9.5 inch dick. I was like just in like high school. I was like 17. He was like 18. And I was like, this is not happening again. What the fuck over? Like, but no, anal is fantastic. Remember, we just need to do it right. And remember, everyone get fuck water. It's really great. Okay. And also, there's this stuff that Alex showed me. It's that leaf that you can boil into powder and then you boil
Yeah.
it with hot water. And it is like fucking great for anal. Because then you put it, man, I'm going to tell you how perverted I've gotten over the years. Like, it's gotten worse, guys. Okay.
Right.
But like, I mean, I've dabbled because when you meet someone that
Right.
you're able to communicate with and ask questions, be like, hey,
Right.
would you mind doing this? Like,
Right.
I mean, to be honest, like I asked Alex, I was like, hey, would you pee in my butt? And he's like, yeah, I love doing that. I was like, are you?
Right.
She's like, yeah, no, yeah. And it's not as dirty as you think. It feels like a big load, and I have a breeding
No,
fetish, so I'm like fucking all about it.
yeah, but to me, when you're
Love
when
it.
you're at that point in a relationship with someone, there's no dirty. You should
No,
tell me
there
what
isn't.
turns you
Yeah.
on, and they should tell you what turns you on, and you guys
Yeah, and
figure it out.
you gotta be a fucking adult about it, right? Like, I
Yeah,
mean, if there's like a there's we have a shower attachment like for
right.
enemas and stuff like that. You have to be very clean. I'm like I'm paranoid as fuck about having dirty anal. Like it just fucking freaks me out. I do not like
Well,
it. Okay, like that'd be fucking awkward for me. So trust me, I know how to clean my fucking ass. I have a great asshole. I have great colon. Okay, everyone's seen the inside of it. Like, well, actually, no. I took the biggest butt plug I've ever taken a couple of nights ago, just like in my personal life, because I just wanted to see if I could. And I screamed, but it was, it was. I'll never do it again. But that's like one of the reasons I walked off Mike Andreo's set or whatever his name is, because like he tried to make me take that butt plug with no warm up, and I was like, I, and he was working for Evil Angel. I was like very let down with that because you should never try to make someone do anything. And
right,
we did a whole day of fucking pretty girls stills, and then we got to the scene, and I'm like, this is not comfortable. I'm not comfortable with this. It hurts.
right,
I'm not doing this. I
right.
walked off set. I think I walked off set twice. That's it.
But anal sex aside, do you do rim jobs and all that?
I do now. I mean, I joke. I say I eat ass when asked.
Do you like doing it to other people? Or you prefer it done to you?
Oh, I think it's more of a control thing when it's done to me. Because then it's like, yeah, eat my ass, like good boy. When I do it to other people, it's because I'm trying to pleasure them because it is very enjoyable, especially for men. But I don't like it when it's a degrading thing to me. Like when they're
Right,
degrading me. I like to do it. You know the difference I'm talking about, right?
right, of course.
It's the difference between like meat holes and like elegant anal
Right,
and shit. Okay, like
right. I mean,
if you remember what that is, I don't know.
like, to me, any type of degrading that's not consensual is not cool.
No, I agree. But if
Anything,
you're into it, like
anything.
fucking all means
Oh,
do it.
of course.
Yeah, yeah.
But for
Dude,
you,
Amber Rain was such a badass. Like that
right,
that one hand she has his hand job video. Like I still watch it too, like jack off too. Like it's like one of those torture hand jobs where they get off and then she just keeps going talking shit and stops. I'm like, fuck, that's brutal. But she was such a badass. I miss her. Rest in peace.
but sexually, are you dominant or submissive?
Depends on my mood. I can be both. It depends on the guy as well. Or how I'm, yeah, I'm feeling. Because like the other night, I was feeling a little frisky and I tied Alex up on the bed. Because I mean, normally he ties me up because he's like, like, he used to work for fucking NASA, like, and then he worked on a ship for a long time. And so he knows how to tie knots, okay? So I don't know if you've seen any of her videos like on OnlyFans with like, man, the sex we have, there's words that are started for sex like that in history. It
Like,
is
do you,
amazing.
have you been into BDSM and all that?
Am I? Yes, 100%. Fucking love it. You love it. Yeah, it's my shit.
But
That's my favorite shit now. By the way.
for for you, does that go into sex, or you just like being tied up to that point and then
Oh no,
understand?
no. I mean, I like the whole entire lifestyle of BDSM. There's a whole lifestyle. It's like,
So then
you
you
know what I'm
like
talking
rough
about.
sex.
I mean, BDSM isn't always rough. It is. It could be. It just depends on what your boundaries are. I mean, I like
I mean,
I like the it's
I'll
called
give you
lifestyle.
some stuff within rough
I
sex.
don't like impact play.
Like, hear me out. And the one most and key important part of this discussion is the other person has to know what the fuck they're doing. Okay.
And you cannot
So,
have a ball gag in when you're doing these things because, bitch, you can't say a safe word with a ball gag. Just say it.
well, uh, hair pulling. Do you like your hair pulled? Assuming you know what they're doing.
If they do it, they do it. Yes.
Dirty talk. You're good with dirty talk.
I really, I feel like I suck at dirty talk, but if you turn me on enough, I can't shut the fuck up. It's weird.
But dirty talk,
Oh fuck yeah, dude. That's a turn on for me. I'm not the best at it. I'm not Jenna Hayes. Like that bitch is good. She can like go from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds. It's fucking incredible. She's quite talented.
dirty talk for you is it? Oh, you're so pretty, and I want to put my penis in your
I
vagina.
want to.
Oh,
I'm so
oh, oh.
dirty. I'm like a pig ever running in the mud. No, I don't know what it is. It just comes out. I don't even know what I'm saying most of the time. But I know when someone speaks French to me, I fucking lose my shit.
So if they call you a dirty little slut and all that, that's okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Especially in French with Dean Hodder. He does it all the time. I love it.
Slapping, okay?
No, I'm not really into that. Especially on the face, not really. And people don't know how to spank properly. It fucking pisses me off. There's a certain way to spank. Fucking figure it out, guys. Come on. Because like when they're
Choking.
just keep hitting you, oh my god, yes, love it, love it. Like I love to get choked out, and wake up on a dick. It's fucking exhilarating.
And do you know what a CNC scene is?
That is consent for non-consent.
Right. Have you done
Yeah,
any of those or
I haven't
into it,
done
not
any of
into
those
it?
scenes, no, and it's like really hard for me to like. I want to do that with Alex, but it's like it's so hard when I want it so bad, because I'm just like
All right.
I can't act. So it's like, how do I act like I don't want it?
And
I
niches.
don't know.
What niches are you into?
Um, I love BDSM. I love um the kinky lifestyle, like the hot wife thing, like the swinger aspects. Yeah, I like to fucking front of people, like groups of people, like a lot of people. I like to just fuck Alex in front of people because like we were fucking legends. Like we were so good at fucking each other. It's stupid. We just really click. And when you meet your soulmate, it just becomes something different. Sex becomes a necessity. You want to show everyone what you can do with each
All
other
right.
because you work so well together. So I like to fucking run a lot of people. Man. I have no shame in my game.
And you like having sex in front of large groups of people?
Yeah, I do. I like to be the center of attention on that. And it's honestly like a show. Like they can learn a lot,
Do you like
like
having
how to
sex?
do anal properly.
Do you like having sex in public?
No, I don't want to get arrested. No, I'm not that much of a voyeur. Like, but I do like to watch those type of things. Like, I'm gonna admit it. I watch Motherless.com for like the amateur shit because it's just like that's what I'm into. Okay, because like the like porn has gotten so lame to me lately. Like the professional porn, I'm like, it sucks. What happened? What the fuck happened to porn?
It's
I
corporate.
stopped watching it. Okay, well it sucks, and I'm changing that.
Yes,
So do not worry.
but the create the creative has been turned into corporate. So
Well, I'm here to change that. So whatever. They
and
can keep up with their shitty stuff, and I will just shoot amazing shit.
there's too many people even now living check to check and they're just I also think
Yeah.
just me that there's not a lot of sexually creative people in porn. They might be
No,
creative with
there's
something else, but there's not.
well, so that's why what you do is you get a team that has a mix of what they're good at, right? So I'm very creative and I have
Right,
vision of things, but I don't know how to put that vision onto the screen.
right,
But my director is, and he made that happen. And then Alex
right,
has his own role in the company as well by doing what he does. So it's like we all work so well together that we
right.
just create epic things.
And
But yeah, I agree.
for me, I've done so many different aspects of behind the camera that I can constantly just come up with stuff on the fly. When something fucks up, we immediately have something else to just to
So
keep it going.
I have a question.
Yes.
When you saw the trailer, do you think it was going to be good?
Did I think what?
What did you think about my trailer?
I think it's cool. It's interesting. I've seen nothing else like it. Like the mask, like the tattoo. That's cool.
Yeah, because it means that pretty much many dogs do and they're pack animals. Yeah.
Yeah. It's completely unique.
And
It has a
it,
different look to it.
which is fucking weird because there's a lot of porn out there. Okay.
Well, yeah, but not porn. To me, you're not a porn star. You're a businesswoman, and part of your life is porn.
Yeah,
That's how I look at women in the business. So it's
I agree. But it's a few and far between.
pardon me?
It's few and far between are actually businesswomen
Oh, of
because they're not
course.
mentored properly.
Well, that, and I don't think they're focused, and they don't have the right people around them.
Agreed. I mean, I know I didn't. If I would have had someone tell me anything what to do with my money when I was 18, I'd be in a whole different spot. But I didn't know
Right.
shit.
So,
I didn't know a goddamn. I
and
took my friends to Walmart in a limo,
and
okay, with my first paycheck. I don't know about you, but that was not the best move, but
and,
it was
and
fun.
I think there's a lot of people in the business that prefer you stay broke.
Yeah, so they can continue to take advantage of you, which is
Yes.
unfortunate. Unfortunately, the truth. See, not all porn. I hate talking down on porn because it's not the vision I want to, or
No,
like
no,
the view I want to give. There are amazing people in porn too. Truly, there
100%.
are. But this is with every business. There's good and bad. So
Right.
I hate when people are like, "Well, fine, fine, fine." It's like, no, every business has their fucking bad apples. So shut the fuck up, please. respectfully, shut the fuck up.
Huh.
I
Okay.
I just can't stand that.
At any point before you got into porn, did you ever have a whole face?
Dude, oh my God, I thought yeah. I was fucking Manuel off camera all the time. I was like, I had James Dean in my house all the time. I was like banging that guy. I was like banging DJ AM. I was just like, I was a sex crazy maniac. Like, yeah, I just wanted to fuck. Yeah, I think every girl does, right?
But porn aside, had you had a whole face?
Yeah, it was. I'm like, it's on my Wikipedia, but just kidding. It's related, so there's that.
Well, at that point, what was the easiest way for a guy to get in your pants?
I just had to be attracted to him, and didn't have to be. I mean, I was just telling him to shut up. Then I fucking. I mean, listen, as a woman, you can go outside and get laid in 5 seconds, right?
Were you
True.
a hit and run type of girl?
Yeah. I mean, but then I met somebody, and this is the whole reason I got like out of the industry
Right.
the first time was I met someone. I wanted to settle down because when you're a woman, your body has this biological clock, and it's like we need a baby. It's like, and I tried going to that, and it was like a really. I will say this guy's name because if anyone ever encounters him, I will tell you to run the fuck away. His name is Des Ballard, the guy that did Warcraft. He was my ex fiance. He was still married at the time. Didn't tell me. He had my brand new BMW stolen. Okay, so he could get the check, and he got the check after he's like, we should start a family. And I'm like, yeah, we should. I'm doing so well streaming. Like, let's see this. And my cousin had got ran over by a speeding driver in Germany, so I took my family to Germany, and I found out I was pregnant there. When I came back, my car had been stolen with 1,200 miles on it. I paid for it with my cash
Right.
for this BMW to match his. Long story short, he had the car stolen. He got the check and he left. After I got he forced me an abortion, which was botched because I admitted to using drugs, which is ecstasy at the time. And they said, you can come back in 2 weeks or you can do it without any anesthesia. I chose to stay there and just deal with it because I couldn't bring myself to come back in 2 weeks knowing it was going to be older.
Right.
And, I just couldn't do it. So they botched that abortion and he left me in that bathtub to bleed out. He grabbed what he couldn't garbage bag the boat night and he left.
And
And
did
it wasn't
you?
just me he did this to. It was two other girls, three total.
So you met him in the business then, correct?
Yeah, no, he's the guy that directed Horror, Horrors of Warcraft. He's the one that made me famous. He's a piece of shit. And if you ever encounter him,
And
like just know
what?
he's a bad person.
When you started dating, though, did he tell you, okay, no more working with the guys?
He was very controlling. No, he never told me any of that. Like I wasn't working in porn at the time. I was doing streaming only, like streaming video games. Yeah, moving on.
Um, you break up with this dude. Do you get back in the
No, he
business
left
with him?
me. I was so confused at the
Either
time.
way, it ended. Let's just say that.
Yes, I didn't get back into business. No, I left LA because my dog died a month later. Alexander, I'd put him down. Me and dogs, right? It was like a very, very. It was like
Uh,
I could not stay there or I would die. I like didn't leave my room for 3 days. Thank you, Alex. Love you. My fuck. Down to fuck.
then what brought you back to the business?
This movie idea. I mean, I did OnlyFans, but like it was because like Twitch was like fucking me like over because I was the first porn star there, first woman on the site, and they were just treating me like shit. Yeah, I have this card actually. It's interesting. I'm sharing that after.
So at this point, you're not doing any of the platforms, the OnlyFans, your
Um,
fans, and somebody else's fans, I guess?
no, I was just doing Twitch, and then I moved to Reno to be close to my family because I was just so heartbroken
Right.
by what had happened. And then I started doing Twitch, and then someone in my chat like said I was fat. That was the card they made to look like my porn elf, on Twitch.
Oh,
Um, I yeah, so it's like the date I started marrying, 2011, but it was like 2018. I had a chatter say,
okay.
if I paid for your weight loss surgery, would you get it? And I said, okay. And what happened was I got the weight loss surgery. And when I woke up, I was unable to eat by mouth for 11 months. I almost died. I had a J tube, which is it's a feeding tube in your lower intestine, and almost all my hair fell out. I was too weak to even go upstairs and stream anymore. And the person that got me, I was in golden handcuffs basically. Someone was paying for everything, but not allowing me to do anything. And I would not recommend that to anyone because it is truly it's a prison. Um, but when I wasn't good looking enough for him, he cut off my insurance. he kicked me out of my house in the middle of winter. I wasn't even strong enough to go up and down the stairs, let alone move. I had to have a lot of help, and then OnlyFans came out, and then 2 months later, here I am, 97 pounds, which is super fucking unhealthy. I started OnlyFans, and the best photos I ever took were I didn't have insurance anymore, so I ripped out my own feeding tube, and I took the most beautiful images because somehow I felt free of these chains that were on me, and this trap I was stuck in this horrible prison where he didn't even allow me to have my dog Mina at the time for like I don't know 6 months before I was like, I think I'm going to die without her. I need her here. He's like, well, there's no pets allowed. I'm like, she's a therapy dog. I need her, or I can't exist. So he let her
Yeah.
come there, and then I showed you in 2 weeks I couldn't have her. My sister it was like 45 minutes from my mom's house, so my sister and my mom had to take care of her because I could not take care of it down the stairs. It was a 3 or 4 story condo. It was huge, but it was not worth it.
But was there something specific that soured you on
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans that you stopped doing it?
Yeah, I mean, I stopped doing OnlyFans. It gets so fucking tedious, and people don't pay you. It's like 24-hour access to you, but like think about it's like slave wage hours. Like I don't want to hire a team. I told you that. Like I don't want to be fake. I want
Right.
to be like genuine, and that doesn't make money. Genuine doesn't make money.
Your time in porn, what you expected, what you didn't, good, bad, indifferent.
I loved porn. It saved my life, and I said this in a documentary that I would shot called "95 Days in Porn." I don't know if you remember seeing that one. Um, but I said I love everything about porn. Porn saved my life, and it did. I mean, I stayed away from like, all like the clicks and the party people, I just stayed to myself. I played video games at home when I was done working. I went to work, came home, that was it. So you never really saw me like unless I was hosting a party or whatever. But like I was work, 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 work. And Mark Spieler took me off his site anyways. Like, so I don't know.
You,
Because I don't know, I didn't go into the clicks. He's like, she wants to do her own thing. And yeah, it's true, but it's good. I wanted to work. I just wanted to work. I just wanted to do what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be pressured into doing what I didn't want to do. This is what I do. This is who I do it with, or I don't work. Because you're not going to get a good seat out of me if you make me work with these people.
yeah, but
So I only did what I wanted. And guess what? I had great scenes, did I not? I had amazing scenes because I did it the way that I liked it. That's how sex is enjoyable. Do what you like. Don't do what you don't like.
and you kind of just answered it. But for you, what was the reality of being in porn versus what people think it is?
I think it's different for everyone. For my reality, it was more than I ever could have imagined. It gave me so much confidence. It made me believe in myself, like when I couldn't believe in myself. It made me, I never thought it was attractive. I never thought it was attractive at all. And then suddenly I just was like, and then as I get older, I get fucking hotter. And like, so I'm like, I think I have no idea what I was expecting. I didn't expect shit, to be honest, because I just didn't know. But I know a week after I did my first thing for porn, I moved to LA because I was just that into it. A week. Like, are you kidding me? It was actually 2005 I started porn, not 2006, 2005. The end of 2005, but still. So like Wikipedia got that shit wrong. Sorry, that's fucking annoying. Everyone's like, I don't know why it's like giving me alerts. It's fucking obnoxious. Like, yes, I know. I have people commenting on photos. Thank you.
In your time in porn, do you feel anybody ever either tried or did take advantage of you?
Yes, and I won't even mention their names because they're not worth it.
Oh, good. I don't need to know the names. I was just
Oh,
curious
the person
because
that recruited me, idiot. He
uh,
recruited Belladonna. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about,
anyway,
right? He took advantage of
yes.
me. Everyone else is super kind. Jimmy Lifestyles, amazing guy. Danny Dukes, rest in peace. He was the best man in the world. I'm first agent. I wish, he would. I wish things would have ended differently for him, but he did die of an overdose. But he was a good man.
Was there an award, a movie, or something you felt you'd established yourself?
Yeah, it was.
In,
Yeah, it was on my ass by Jake Malone,
did it win
and
an
I miss
award, or
Jake.
was it like a showcase? Was it?
it was just a Gonzo thing. You know who Jake was? Jake was a pervert. Like I love that guy. He introduced me to
Right.
BDSM lifestyle. Like he took me to this thing called Mask, MASQUE. I don't think it happened anymore. But it was like a kink like lifestyle party thing. I went with Karen Sagliano and Jake, and I went in there and I was just like mind blown by this beautiful fucking warehouse that had like this woman riding a man like a fucking pony to sign you in with like this fucking feather pen, and then you go up the stairs and you see like, and I'm in like a head to toe leather, not leather, but rubber dress. And everyone's in masks, so you don't know who the fuck you're talking to in every room. Okay, so back to the story. So I get into this place, and I'm like, Karen had let me borrow this rubber dress, and it was like, it was a turtleneck but sleeveless. It was like all the way to the floor, and I was wearing a
Right.
red thong underneath, but it was a black latex or rubber dress. And so every room I looked in, there was something fucking crazy sexual happening. Like I'd never seen anything. I was just like, what the fuck is going? It's amazing. I guess those don't exist anymore, and that sucks. So, but
Is,
there's like hotel takeovers, so it's kind of not any good at that.
so you go into those rooms, does it turn you on? Do you see
Fuck
yourself
yeah,
doing what's
that's so
going
hot.
on?
Yeah, no, I got to the
Or
main room. When I got to the main room, there was like these twins that did like this cutting like show. They were like cutters,
right?
and like it was like really fucking sick, but really twist, really but turned me on for some reason. I've never been into blood, but it was cool. And the next performance was Dan Moody. He's known as Master Aragon. He did the ropes for 50 Shades of Grey, the rope work. And they were asking for someone from the audience. And I'm like, take me. Like, please, like, take me. So I take peel my dress off. Like, and I got on the cross and I get flogged. And I have never been so turned on in my life. I have no shoes on and I don't take my fucking shoes off for anything. Because if you're homeless at any point in your life, or if you've been like in jail, you'll notice people do not take off their shoes. I took off my shoes. My feet are barefoot on this gross ass bloody floor, and I didn't care because I was like so turned on by how well he flogged. And he had a mask on. I'm like, do not fucking say a word to me. I'm gonna fuck you. I took him to the back room and he talked to me. I was like, you fucking heard it. Shut the fuck
Have
up,
you,
man.
did you go to a lot of sex parties or swinger parties?
No, that was the last one. One of the last one. Yeah, that was the only one I went to at that point in my life. It's unfortunate, but now I know that there's a whole other scene out there. And no, I will be there. Okay, I'm showing the fuck up for those. There's a masquerade one coming up, and it's like VIP only. It's like fucking gonna be awesome. And oh my god, I'm so excited. It's like on the 12th or something. So
But
good. So
for
good.
that thing, do you want to be the center of attention, having sex with a bunch of
You
people
can, I mean,
there, or
what
is it
happens? Well, they do have like we're getting VIP treatment because of who we are,
right?
Alex and I, and because the people that we know they're taking us, they're also like really fucking awesome. They're very well known in that community. Um, fuck, I got it. I don't know their live name. I have to look up. Terrible at this, but they live in our town. They're not shy. Like I would love to like plug them
Right,
because like they're great. And I have them to thank for. She does my nails. Like she's fucking awesome.
right.
It's like reckless, sexy reckless. Let me double check that because I don't want to get that wrong. Because that'd be weird. Friends. I have like some of my fat life is so interesting. So like I don't really. I just like to show people who I am. I don't really care. I'm just like this is me. So it's all about reckless on Fat Life. They are
Right.
great, and they have like a porn hub and everything. It's just like this couple that evidently I have known this guy since I worked at the Wild Orchid, which is the place I was discovered at, right? So funny story. Um, I got really the only time I ever went home with anybody when I was stripping was the night with this guy, Reckless, and his friend. And my sister fucked the guy I know currently, and I fucked the other guy. And I was so fucked up on ecstasy. Like I can't even. I was seeing stars. Okay, put a condom on the guy. Right when I sat on him, he popped, and I slapped him across the fucking face, and I said, "You cannot fuck like that," and I fucking left. And he was at this party that I was at recently, and I'm just like, oh wow, I hope I didn't ruin that guy's life. Because
But
looking back, I felt bad.
but when you go to the parties, though, you enjoy swinging and everything. Do you enjoy working or
But yeah,
playing
well,
with other
it's like
people?
something that we're working on because there's a lot of communication that needs to happen. Because like I really am totally in love with Alex, and Alex is really in love with me, but we also are
Right.
kinky as fuck. So as long as we discuss things that are okay and or not okay with like seeing you do with other people that doesn't hurt our hearts, then it's okay.
Right, of course. So that thing isn't open to the public or anything, though, right? That's just like a private party.
That is a A list high. That's a VIP one. Yeah. there are many other types. You can find them on
Right,
like for
right.
like groups and stuff. But like I mean a post and I was like, where the fuck are all the hot swinger parties? And like someone got super offended, got really mad at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry if you feel like you're ugly here. I don't know. I didn't mean to offend you. And then he's like, you're probably a starfish in bed. I'm like, yeah, that's what I wanted. Word to eat. And he goes, he
Right.
sent me a message. He goes, I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, because I looked you up. You're not a starfish. You're great. And I was like, I know. Yeah. So it's funny how people like try to disrespect you when they don't know you, but they'll never say that to your face. So that's
Yeah.
why I don't care. Say all you
I,
want, guys. Try to say it to my face. My claws will get you.
you did
Yeah, I don't
mainstream work
either.
too, though, right?
What?
You did some mainstream films?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, kinda. Yeah, I did a couple. I did a documentary. And I did like some fucking B like flick or something. And then I did like PG porn like with James Gunn, which is really cool because like but it wasn't any of the videos. It was only photos because Holly Randall needed someone to come in like, and that's why I was in Playgirl Man of the Year because like the girl flaked and she's like, hey Mia, can you come in? Like I would love to be on Holly's podcast. I can't even get in touch with that woman. I'm trying my hardest because I remember like the first day I got born, the first thing I
Okay.
heard out of anyone's mouth was, "If you don't shoot for Suze or Holly, you're no one." I shot
All
for
right.
them
You talk to
twice, three
Brian. He
times.
can hook you up on Holly pretty quick.
Yeah, I will. You Brian is such a fucking god. Like he's a legend.
And yesterday was his birthday, so if you didn't wish
I
him a
know. I
happy
already said
birthday,
happy birthday. I was like, "Hey, bitch, happy birthday!"
good. Yeah, I forgot. I
Because
wished him today.
I'm very happy that like he was born. Like he's an incredible human being. Incredible. He's very stern and very honest, and he gets he gets the job fucking done. And that's why I was like, that's who I need to hire. But raw reviews, he's a kind man, and he does his job very well too. And he was the first person, and he talk, like sometimes I just need someone to talk to. He always answers
Right.
his phone. And I appreciate that because sometimes you
Okay.
just need a friend.
So, these two projects aside, what's coming up for you that you can talk about in the immediate future?
What I was thinking, so I think the third film we're not too sure on what we're going to do yet, right? It's up in the air, but the fourth one is going to be the final. It's going to be basically like a sequel to Alpha 6 because it's going to be based on Alpha, um, the other Alpha female wolf, which was Alpha 6's daughter, who was much more of a badass and had the four males underneath her. And I feel like by that time, my company will be big enough to have enough funding to do what I want to do. And if I get enough funding for this movie, there's a place in Bali that I would love to do the final shot in. And it's a wolf retreat where you can go with these they're wild wolves, but they're on an island
Right.
and you can professionals go and they shoot the wolves. In the final scene, I really want to fucking go for this because it'd be so badass. Can you imagine me walking away
Right.
naked with my fucking feather ass helmet on, walking away with six wolves? Like I'm the alpha leader of the pack. Oh my god, I could cry right now. That's what I want. It's just that'd be so fucking beautiful.
And did you want to work for companies like Vixen and all that, or you just don't want to work
Oh
for
my god, I
studios
would love
anymore?
that. So the hardcore is up for grabs. Like so, but the best company will get that, And I know that I probably should be going with adult DP Empire because it's like the biggest reach. But Vixen is I'm a big fan. I've always been a big fan of Vixen. They put out some really cool shit, and they have a huge reach. And I'm hot, so like, what the fuck, Vixen? Hit me up, dude. Hit me up. Yeah,
Okay.
because I know I talked to someone they just hired in like 2024, Elegant Angel, and they're like, this guy's like he's like a civilian. They just hired, and he's like, he didn't really know shit. I was like, why did they hire you to fucking handle this shit? It's like, I was like, do you know who
Right.
I am? Like, what? Sorry, do you know me? Like, what the
Right.
fuck? So it was really weird, like talking to someone that didn't know who it was. Not to like fucking say like I'm so,
Right.
whatever. But you know what I'm talking about? It's just weird. Like, why would you hire someone that doesn't know anything about porn? I mean, he's a nice
That's
guy,
it. That's
but
I've seen so many talented people lower on the totem pole and hire people who were cousins of an owner, friends of somebody who couldn't direct their way out of a paper bag, yet they were the directors.
yeah. Well,
Or they
I'm
were trying
hoping
to fuck
that.
the porn girls and just all of
Oh
it.
my God. Yeah. The directors are always just the ones that just are directing because they want to fuck everybody. I think it was Jake Malone, but like I love
But
Jake Malone. He was such a pervert. I
but
loved him.
but now
Loved
they
him.
have now they have good out though. Now they have OnlyFans accounts.
Yeah, but I'm fucking over OnlyFans. Like I don't even want to post
No,
an
I'm
I
not saying
spot.
you. I'm
No,
just
but
saying.
I'm just letting
I'm
you know,
sorry to
like
interrupt you, but
No, no, you're fine. I'm just complaining. I just do that. I'm
I
so
just,
bitter at OnlyFans. They stole $2,500 from me one week, and there's no way to contact them. Like, come on. Like,
I,
what the
I,
fuck are you doing? You know?
I just found it funny that the, the guy wanted to fuck the girl, but then it would look bad. So now he just says, well, wait a minute. I have an OnlyFans account, so we can collab. Like, oh,
I can't
okay.
tell you the number of times I've had people like, you want to collab? And I gave one guy a shot and actually get this shit. You know the pictures of me in front of the private jet?
Right,
He took those. They're amazing shots, right?
right. Yes.
I think they're fucking killer. Like the guy is really good, and I gotta give him credit where credit's due. He knows what he's doing. He's just he got so nervous when we were doing a scene. It's on my OnlyFans, but he like I shot everything on like my iPhone. This guy's like set up for everything, and I'm like, this is like semi-professional. Like like I haven't done
Right,
this in a long time, but like his photography skills are top notch, and I would highly recommend anyone hiring him because like you saw
right.
exactly none of those photos are fucking edited, not one. There's not one edit in it. That's I mean maybe it's just golden hour that makes it so good. But golden hour is the way to shoot, guys. That or dusk or dawn. That's you gotta do it. Makes it look the best.
Right.
Just a proven fact.
Anything you want to say to all of your fans?
Yeah, I mean, I have some fiercely loyal fucking fans. I really do. Fiercely loyal. And it's because I have shown up for them. And they've shown up for me. Like, they have been there for me. They have heard my fucking tragedies, my stories. They've heard me talk. Because that's what I do on Twitch. It's like you gotta learn to talk to yourself. Because if you don't have
Right.
anyone watching you, you just gotta learn to talk to yourself. It's kind of funny, but it's true. So people have heard everything. And they've all stuck around because I've been just kind back to them. And so if you show kindness to me, I will always show kindness back. And for that, I thank them, and I can't thank them more. And especially Needles, I'll give you a big shout out. My my friend, I was there when his mom was dying, and I talked to her. Didn't even know the guy, and he called. I was on Twitch and called on. It was like Skype at the time, where I talked to his dying mother, and he's been a friend ever since. And then um, this artist that did the my logo actually. Like it's Stefan. He's from Germany.
Right.
He's a killer artist, and he deserves way more attention than he gets. And I'm his muse, and he just makes the most amazing art of me. And he is the one that gave me the idea for the gold and black and what I was gonna do. He gave me like a rough draft cover, and I was like, "That's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's what's happening." So he gave me that. So thank you so much for that. Like you guys have been truly and John and a lot of these outfits that I wore, I had the idea, I put on my wish list, my fans would buy it for me because, funds were tight.
Right.
And, you know, so I thank you to all of you guys, like so much, everyone that made this possible. Like, I cannot thank you enough. It's all I ever wanted. It's happening. It's crazy. I
Okay.
deserve
Well,
it. I do.